G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So we're hitting KFC once again, believe it or not, to get their giant snack pack. Now, I don't think this thing actually has sauce on it, so I brought along a little sauce that I found at Aldi a couple of weeks ago. And also, there's no beveraginos, but the good news is, if you want to add one, it will cost you $1.50. So check that out if you want a little drink with it. But please know, I bought along my own, another energy drink. I'm not sure if we've had this one before, but it should be a doozy. So folks, this giant snack pack, it's got popcorn chicken, chips, actually 2 portions of chips, apparently, and 6 nuggets. OMB, does it get any better than that? Yeah, it would if they put some sauce on it. I can't see any option on the app or on the menu to put on sauce, of course, so I bought my own. Like I said, a little bit of a mystery, that one. It's a bit like a Big Mac sauce, but with a different name. Anyway, folks, without further ado, I'm going to head through the drive-thru and grab the goods. Come with. All right, time to get jiggy with it. We got the goods, folks. Let's check out what's in the bag. Tell them the price, son. Forgot to tell you. The $6.95 giant snack pack. Now, I did say earlier, I don't think there was any sauce, of course. Let's find out. Let's check it out. It's true. The rumors are true. No sauce. But there are 6 nuggets. It's well over $6.95 for 6 nuggets now. I reckon we're going to get this guy out. We don't need that. Now, I got smart today and bought along my own fork, because we all know how hard it is to eat with those wooden forks. I was going to say wooden spoon there. So let's open it up. I always struggle with these things. This is where it is. That's where it's at. The struggle is always real for me with these things. You know what? As long as we can see inside, that's all that matters. Rough as guts, but you get that with me. Alright, now I've got to stir it up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Got to have a chip. 2 portions of chips, apparently. Portion is usually small, I think, so it's probably like a regular. Or a large. Oh, look at that. Probably what I did wasn't a good idea, pulling that piece of paper out, because now we can't see the nugs. They're all on top. Now we've got to check if there's 6 nuggets for a start. So this is your giant snack pack. I guess it is a reasonable size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll love to see it. It's a pretty decent sized chip. Whack that one in me gob. Chips ain't bad. Seasoning's pretty good. Now I've got to show you the sauce, of course. Let's do it. So today's sauce is a Big Mick sauce. Proudly brought to you by Aldi. Picked it up a couple of weeks ago. Can't remember the price. Now, for anyone who does say things about, and I know a lot of people do say German company, blah, blah, blah. But this bloke, Aussie owned, Aussie made. You'll love to see it. And if you look hard enough, you probably will be able to see it. So, Aussie product. Good stuff. Now let's whack it on and see how it hits. Let's hope in a good way. Do we need heaps or do we not? Yeah, let's go for it. Now this should be like a Big Mac type of sauce. Pop the lid back on. Let's see how it hits. Let's taste how it hits. We'll grab a nug to start with. A little nug. Sip. Oh, that's very saucy. Woohoo! As I suspected, with a name like Big Mick, it does have that Big Mac type of flavour. I actually quite like it. It ain't bad. I'm surprised. But please know, it was a couple of weeks ago, and I have no clue how much I paid for it. But being Aldi, you know what it's like. Can't be too expensive. Of course, if it was too expensive, I wouldn't have it, would I? Let's grab a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A bit of popcorn chicken. There you go. A little bit of popcorn chicken in there. Let's grab a bit more husky hit. There we go. That's a decent amount. A bit more chips. Much easier to do with one of these forks than a bloody, piddly, bloody wooden spoon, wooden fork. So I've got to say, folks, for $6.95, even though there's no sauce, it's pretty decent feed. I'll probably be full as a goog after this. For KFC, it is pretty giant. For other places, it's not. But with all that being said, I'm going to give it a 4 3/4 stars out of 5 for value. And for taste, wouldn't have known what it tastes like without the Big Mix sauce, but we actually smothered it, didn't we? But with that sauce, it really does hit in a good way. I'll give it a 4.5 stars. It's a bloody winner. And on that note, I reckon it's time to crack open our drink. Let's do it. Now guys, if you're still hanging in there, we're getting very close to 30k. The struggle has been real to get the last 1,000, but it's still pumping along slowly but surely. With that being said, don't forget to subscribe. Share out the video. We might get more subscribers that way. Give it a thumbs up. Make a comment if you so wish. But also, make a few suggestions if you make a comment or what you might think we should do. I'm not sure if I really want to celebrate it too much, but we might do something a little outrageous. You never know. And having said all that, let me say this. Today's beveragino is Rockstar Punched Tropical Guava. Pretty sure we have had it before, but I picked it up at the BP a while ago. You might have seen that in a previous vid. 2 for $6. So I don't reckon that's too bad. $3 a can. Let's crack it open. Check out the colour. And most importantly, check out the taste. Wow. Nice colour. Salute. Nice. Very refreshing. And I guess that's why it's that pinky colour, because good old guava. Now, I got a little something for you guys. How about a few jokes? You'll love to hear it. Apparently. Yesterday I called my landlord and said I got a leak in my sink. He said, go ahead. I'm not judging. I used to hate facial chair. Facial chair. Go on, get it right, son. I used to hate facial... Far out. What's going on here? I can't get it out. I used to hate facial hair. But then it grew on me. There. Finally. Got that one done. 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? Alright, time to get stuck back into this. It's a doozy of a little feed there, especially with that Big Mix sauce. So guys, time for me to head off into the sunset. Actually, it's not that late in the day. It's only lunchtime. But we will meet again. And don't forget, give a few suggestions what you think for 30k we could do. Not saying I'll do it, but it'd be nice to have some ideas and see what you guys are into, what you'd like to see for our little celebration. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. And stay fresh. Well worth a try, this one for $6.95. But bring your own sauce, of course. Sayonara. Wunderbar.